Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to do another chatty video as I work on my bottles for my brand. So I own Charmed Lacquer in case you're new here, and Charmed Lacquer is a brand of nail polish with super cute kawaii inspired custom caps, and I do make them and I sell them, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, it's a lot of fun, and I want to share with you guys, just a little bit more of my journey as a small business owner, as a brand new baby small business owner. I feel like, hopefully as I grow, it'll be fun to look back on all this content and then just to kind of have you guys see what it's like to start up your own small business. So what I'm doing today is relabeling my bottles, because when I first got the idea to start Charmed Lacquer, I I went and I created a logo. It was the very first one I ever did, and I thought, yes, this is it. This is what I am going to, this is what my brand is gonna look like, and super excited, la 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 la. And then I started to think more about what I wanted my brand to be, and I realized this logo does not match at all. So I'm going to show you what that logo was. See, it says Charmed Lacquer in cursive. This does not match the vibe of my brand at all. So I made a mistake and I ended up ordering a bunch of things. I ordered labels for bottles. I ordered a big $50 rubber stamp, and I ordered, look, I'm going to show you guys what I did with that rubber stamp. I stamped some envelopes, and I just went crazy with this. And then after I bought all this and did all of this, I realized this isn't my logo. This isn't it. So I had to spend more money to buy new labels, and I had to spend more time trying to figure out what logo I wanted, because I knew that this one just wasn't it. This isn't Charmed Lacquer. So now I have hundreds of bottles with these old labels. So I am, they're not that hard to take off. This one's just being a pain because I'm on camera, of course. So now I am sitting here ripping off these labels and adding this one, which is my, regular Charmed Lacquer logo. And I feel like this logo is Charmed Lacquer. It's cute, it's simple, it's Charmed Lacquer. So yeah, I have this task of relabeling a bunch of bottles that I had already labeled, and it's my mistake. I got too wrapped up in the excitement of, oh, I have a label, I have a logo. I keep getting the words label and logo mixed up. I'm sorry. I have a logo. Let me go ahead and buy a bunch of, there's how the regular logo looks. Let me go buy a bunch of supplies and a bunch of stuff. And I shouldn't have, because that logo is not me. It's not me. But this logo that I launched with is my favorite. It's so beautiful. I did it myself, and I just love it. I love it. And yeah, it's tedious to do this, but at the same time, I don't really mind it. I mean, it's for my own business, so I don't mind doing this stuff when I know that it's for me, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I get these logo stickers for my bottles from Vistaprint. I looked into a lot of different places, and I don't know, they just didn't seem all that great to me. And Vistaprint has great sales a lot of the times. Like, I was able to buy 3,000 labels for I think it was like $200, maybe less than that. I don't remember exactly, but it was a pretty high amount of these labels, and I got them for a pretty good deal. So I so far have not had an issue with Vistaprint. So yeah, that's where I get the labels from. And I have quite a few rolls of them because, like I said, I bought like 3,000 after I for sure knew what logo I was getting, or I was going with, I mean. So yeah, I love them, and I do have some of my bottles already filled with polishes for my November collection. I'm so excited for you guys to see that collection, mainly because of the caps. I mean, of course, the caps are a huge part of my business, you know, my everything really. But I do love the nail polish, so, and I'm again very proud of it. So yeah, I'm excited. And I've had some shipping delays, like I mentioned in my previous video, some supplies shipping delays. So I would have been launching that November collection already. Like it would have been launching within the next week and a half or so. But I'm not going to be able to do that. So, and I don't have a date of when it's going to happen. So that sucks. But I'm learning that you just have to roll with the punches, and you know, I'm not gonna let myself get all stressed out because it's my business. I make the rules. So if I wanna do something a little different or whatever because of the shipping delays, I can do that. So yeah. So there is a big store not too far from where I live. It's called American Antique Mall, and it's a huge 50,000 square foot like mall, and they have a ton of booths for, you know, vendors, and there's so many different vendors there. Like the vendors, the people themselves are not there. They just leave their stuff there and this place sells it for them. But, you know, it puts your stuff in front of thousands of people who probably wouldn't have come in contact with your things at all, you know? And yes, it's more of an antique and vintage place, but they do have vendors that sell like handmade soap and what else? Oh, the tumblers and sweatshirts and all of that. And I went there for the first time on Saturday with my sister, and I thought, my gosh, it would be so cool to see Charmed Lacquer here. Again, putting my brand in front of so many people that probably wouldn't come in contact with it if it wasn't in that store. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna look into how much it would be to be a vendor here, and you know, just see what I can do. And then I started to think about it, and I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm there yet, or maybe my stuff is not good enough or whatever. And I almost didn't apply, but then I just said nope, and I just applied and hit send before I could rethink it again. So I applied, and I'm sure that there's a ton of people that apply to be a vendor at this place. So, you know, who knows, I might not even get picked to, you know, showcase my stuff there, but I applied. And I think that that is important because, again, that's a step that I was almost talking myself out of because it's scary. Like, I've never done it before. So change or something new is always scary to me. So I am trying to have more faith in myself and more faith in my products, and just go for it whenever I can. And the price to vend at this place is not bad at all. You can keep your stuff there for months, and it's about $100 a month. which I don't think that's bad. I mean, this place is huge. So many people visit it. No, I don't think that's bad at all. So we'll see. Keeping my fingers crossed that I'll get selected as a vendor and hopefully, you know, bring Charmed Lacquer to a whole new audience of people. I'm gonna try and vlog my whole process when I finally get the supplies that I'm missing for the November collection. I'm gonna try and be a good vlogger. I'm trying to pick up my camera a little bit more and try and talk to you guys so that I can do these types of videos more. Again, hopefully you enjoy it. I know so many of you were so nice in my last video and you guys said you do what you want with your channel. Do what feels right with your channel. And a lot of you were like, as long as it's some kind of nail polish content, we're here for it. And I kind of figured that, but at the same time, I don't ever want to assume. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for being so kind and for just being so supportive of me. Like, you guys, most of you haven't met me. I have met some of you, but most of you haven't met me. You don't know me. You just know, you know, who I am based off of the videos that you see, and yet you're still so supportive and kind, and I appreciate it so much. Like, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. And I think about you guys and this channel all the time, and I think, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to, you know, put out more content? All of that. It's a constant thing in my head, and it's like a good and a bad thing because sometimes I want to turn it off. I'm like, stop thinking about work, you know? But it's okay. It's okay. You guys make it worth it. You know, I am actually thinking, I don't know if I've seen the Essie 2024 winter collection. Did I already swatch that? I'm looking at my collections right now. No, I don't think I did. Let me see, because now I'm very confused. I'm like, did I already swatch it kind of early and I don't remember? I don't know. Let me see. No, I don't think so. No, yeah, my last Essie video was the Essie Punk at Heart Fall 2024 collection, and that was 3 months ago, you guys, and we still have not seen anything, or at least I haven't, for the holiday collection. So that is weird to me. I feel like by now we've normally seen the holiday collection from Essie, and I think I saw a sneak peek of it from somebody on Instagram, but I haven't actually seen it in person or anywhere to buy it yet. So that's weird. What is going on with some of these brands? I feel like dates or launch dates are getting pushed back some. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of odd. I haven't gotten any notification or anything from Orly about the winter collection, I don't think. Yeah, I feel like by now we've normally seen winter collections from everybody. Maybe I'm not right, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. It's about to be November and we're still not seeing much. Also, how crazy that it's gonna be November. Sometimes I just feel like life is rushing away, and it's, for me, that's anxiety inducing. I have anxiety when it comes to time. Like, I always feel like I don't have enough time. I'm running out of time. And I heard somebody else say something about that one time, and I thought, oh my God, thank you, because I am not the only one who feels this way. So yeah, that is something that I have a lot of anxiety about, and I've tried to work on that recently, and I think I have. I try not to think about that. I try to remind myself that that's just like intrusive thoughts that I don't need to give the time of day to. So I have 900 and I had 900 and something bottles that I have to label, and I don't have to do them all right now, but I feel like it would help future Janixa a lot if I do them when I don't have anything else to do for the business, instead of just waiting until a new collection launches or something like that. So that's why I'm sitting here doing it now. It's Sunday, and this video might go up same day, but my kids and my husband are outside because even though it's a little bit chilly here in Illinois, it's still nice enough that you could go outside with a sweater on, and you know, the kids are playing. My husband is taking care of all the leaves outside, so I figured why not film a little bit and work on my bottles. And yeah, I'm not an outdoorsy kind of person at all. I have never been. I prefer indoors always. I wanted to be an outdoorsy person sometimes, but it's just not who I am. It's just not. So while they're outside having fun, I'm inside, and if they need something, drinks or whatever, I'm the person who gets it for them, but otherwise I'm inside, and I figure why not work? Usually when I'm working, I'm watching vlogs or YouTube videos or whatever, but I figured let's pick up the camera and record a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. Guys, these labels, sometimes I put them on there and I try to be so particular to get them perfect, get them straight. Some of them just do not cooperate no matter how much I try. So if you ever order from me and your label is a little bit, I'm so sorry. I tried. And if you email me, I'll send you another label or whatever. But I don't think anything is, you know, that bad where you would have to contact me about it. But I don't know. I am a bit of a perfectionist, and when things don't come out perfectly, I'm like, it's right there in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, that's not perfect. And that's how I feel about having to use stickers instead of having my bottles screen printed. I did look into screen printing, and technically I could do it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm still a very small baby business, and the money that it would cost to screen print the bottles could be used elsewhere. Like I said earlier, for these labels, for about 3,000 of them, it was about $200. And to screen print, it would have cost, to screen print 900 something bottles, it would have cost me, I think it would have been around like $1,600 or something like that. And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, especially for a small business. So I had to accept the fact that my bottles were not going to look as perfect as I wanted them to look, and that I was going to have to do a sticker because, you know, constant thousands of dollars on screen printing wasn't going to be a very smart financial decision, you know, for my brand. So that's why I'm doing this. And again, I do love the logo and everything, but I don't know, screen printed bottles just look so fancy. But that's not what's important. And I keep trying to tell myself, you know, maybe in the future, as I grow, I can do that. But right now, having labels is perfectly fine and saves me a lot of money so that I can put it into making more caps, making more polish, buying supplies, etc. All right, guys, I am going to keep working on these, and I'm going to probably insert some footage here of me, you know, working with these bottles. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So I'll insert whatever footage after this, but I'll say bye to you right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.